Welcome to the virtual towers of binary Arcadia, where the games go on long into the night. Greetings, BArcadians. You're joining us today for a channel update video. We've done, I think, a couple of these up to now, and really it's just kind of a check-in and a touch base with our existing viewership, and just to let you know where we are as a channel, what we're kind of feeling around the channel, what we're trying, where we're moving to. And this one is going to have some significant changes for the channel, but importantly, Rich and I hope they're going to be really positive and a way to help us grow, essentially. So Rich, if I bring you in, you know, what's our journey been like up to now? What are the challenges been like, and where are you feeling we're at?
So we started the channel back in, I think we actually started the channel on the 4th of Feb, but I don't think we actually released our first video until sort of the first day in March. And to be fair, the channel has grown significantly in that time. You know, we're up to like 200 and odd, 230, 240 odd subscribers, something along them lines. And you know, we've got some amazing BArcadians on board who are so engaging, and they're happy to chat to us about games, and they say how much they like our content and stuff, and you know, it's been really awesome. And I think we together have learned so much in the last 8 months. You know, we're way more fluid on camera, I think, than we were before.
I think that's it, yeah. For me, you know, it's just been such a learning curve, and the reward has been in and of itself, as you point out, you know, video editing, learning how to present stuff, sharing our thoughts and opinions, you know, in a way which is also inclusive to everybody. We've tried to carve and culture that atmosphere on the channel, and like you say, the kind of reward for that is that we've got 200 and something subscribers now, and a lot of those are passionate gamers, passionate fans of the channel. They share with us and they comment all the time, and I think that's just, it's very, very heartwarming, isn't it, in a sense,
definitely.
As far as the community. But at the same time, I think it's fair to say our content has been a bit hit and miss. We've focused on a lot of, I suppose, kind of passion project stuff, which has not perhaps been consistent all the while. It's definitely helped us practice, but it's been a bit hit and miss in terms of the YouTube algorithm, which is certainly something that it's vital to break through the algorithm to actually grow and, you know, make your channel popular, which, you know, ultimately is going to be what helps us move on as a channel, progress. And I think we can both admit, Rich, we work full time, don't we? Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Absolutely.
Working the channel in that, you know, lifestyle is tough, and we often will have finished a video or a filming sesh, and you know, it's not quite what we want it to be. We want to put more time into it, we want to make it that little bit better, but we have to be practical, don't we? We have to just sometimes make concessions and say, well, you know, is it as good as we're going to get it this week at this moment at this time? Yeah, probably is.
And on that, we've made some videos that we've absolutely loved. Like, I can look back at some of the videos we've made, some of the Death Stranding analysis, some of the workout videos. You know, they've been really fun to do and edit, and I'm, you know, pleased with the finished product. But some of them just fell flat with, you know, not that much interest. And it's not, I think, not because people aren't interested necessarily. It's because people don't see them. They're not feeding into Google's algorithms quite as they should. We're a small growing channel, and you know, we're not near the top of searches. Maybe we're not doing content that is super popular on Google anyway. So that's,
yeah, and as well, you know, the kind of reviews we do, the more time critical videos, because we're a small channel and then we work full time, they're difficult to get out when they're bang on trend, you know, with that kind of relevance as a priority. We're often a week later when perhaps that, you know, the trend in the audience, the viewership has passed.
Yeah, no,
so
a prime example of that, Death Stranding reviews were everywhere on like the 1st of November. Well, our Death Stranding review is going to be more like, I don't know, just before Christmas probably, because we've had to play the game first. You know, that's
and we had live events to work around,
yeah,
which
exactly.
delayed that. So
yeah, exactly.
You know, it's just in that sense, I think we want to kind of refocus the direction of the channel to try and give us a better chance of breaking through the algorithm, but also leaving space for, you know, the stuff we've really enjoyed doing on the channel, the kind of passion projects, the feature pieces. So without further ado, Rich, do you just want to kind of lay out that new scope and vision?
Currently, we drop what we like to think is like a passion piece or reaction piece or whatever it might be on a Monday. And then sometimes if we've got maybe lots of time on our hands or there's something specific we really want to cover, we'll drop something on a Thursday. I know that's like what we call as bonus content, so that's not all the time. But moving forward, we're going to move to a slightly different format. So we're going to move to a weekly news like show, which I think we're going to call the BA News Show. Tabz?
Yeah, I think that's still a work in progress. We'll come together on that. But essentially, it's going to be a weekly news roundup. So we're going to aim to record it on a Thursday, edit it overnight and put it out on a Friday. So it has that relevance, which is, I think, key to making sure the content is up to date. And it's, you know, it's a competitive area on YouTube. Gaming news is, you know, we're not the first, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's something we're hoping is going to be the bread and butter for the channel, which will open doors in the future to, you know, returning more to these passion pieces that we really love to do. The problem is, though, if you don't have an existing audience for those pieces, well, they can often, as we pointed out, fall on deaf ears because of the algorithm and the lack of exposure. So it's just something we're addressing in a way which we feel will hopefully will be the best for the channel.
But we are going to still continue to make the passion pieces, the Death Stranding reviews. I think we're probably going to end up doing a Death Stranding story analysis in due course. We've got to finish the BArcade project, which is ticking along nicely. So there's lots of feature pieces still to come. So don't think they're going to disappear from the channel. They're still going to be coming, but it's not going to be every week, I wouldn't think. But
yeah, if we just focus there for Rich, just break down a few then. So what have we talked about? We've got upcoming in terms of these passion pieces, these feature pieces. We've got the organic Death Stranding review.
Yes.
We've got what you've mentioned there, sort of a spoiler cast, or basically bottling up the story of Death Stranding from a lore perspective for everybody to hopefully, you know, understand in a bit more of a straightforward and easier way, because we know the game likes to be a bit mysterious. Following on from that, I think a Pokemon review will be in the work at some point. And then what futurespectively, Rich? I mean, we're probably not quite that far ahead, but for next year, we want to look at some content around The Last of Us Part 2, I think.
Definitely.
As well.
I think we definitely want to look at The Last of Us 1 story, maybe have a little analysis on that. People who've maybe not played The Last of Us 1, like me. Actually, I have played some of it, not all of it. You know, just maybe people that are fresh to the series and think, oh my God, that looks amazing, or maybe play 2 and then go back to 1, although probably wouldn't watch it if that was the case because it'll all be spoiled. But yeah, so we'll probably do some Last of Us content next year. Yeah, there's
what we're trying to say is we're not going to turn about face and terraform the entire channel in like a really dramatic way. We're going to keep what we're doing. That's going to be an optional drop as and when we can fit it in on a Monday, but the bread and butter of the channel will be the news roundup on a Friday. So, you know, it might feel a bit different, a bit of a change. And of course, we always appreciate your feedback, what you think about this, anything else you think we could look to do to help grow the channel. But yeah, we'll try it out. We'll see how it fits, and you know, we can always make changes from there if we feel it's necessary.
Absolutely. And also you've got to look forward to, we're actually working on a special little project that we're making that we're going to give away when we hit the next subscriber milestone. So that's going to be really cool. Can't wait for you all to see this little project we've been working on. It's one we've been ticking along for a good few weeks now, pulling all the materials together and just, yeah, and putting it together. I think it's going to look really cool. So hopefully,
Rich is the engineer, the designer on this one. He's doing the most
oh, he's
part.
cut ties with it. He's cut ties with it.
No, I did buy in a couple of key pieces, and I've been involved in the design and development of this piece. So I'm proud of it. But we're thinking 250 subscribers is going to be the milestone for that. We may actually surpass that before we've actually got the piece completed, but that doesn't matter, does it?
No, not at all. No.
We'll do something similar as we did last time. Comment in a video, and that'll be your entry. So yeah, look forward to that as well. So yeah, exciting times, I think, and I think there's plenty to look forward to. But of course, we would really love for this channel to be 100 times bigger, better, more content filled than what it is currently. And the only way we're going to achieve that is by trying new things and looking to become more than it is. So as much as we've absolutely loved making this channel and are pleased with what it is right now and proud, and in many ways it's its own reward, we do want to push on. It is nice to find an audience for videos and to give those videos a purpose above and beyond just learning processes for us. So yeah, that's what our goal is. So thank you, BArcadians, for sticking with Rich and I throughout this journey in the binary towers. Please continue to do so, and again, any feedback from you guys is very much welcome. So if you like the video, please give us a like. It really helps to grow and support the channel. And if you want to stay up to date with Rich and I, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. And I think that's about it. Another one for the archives.
Stamped and completed.